Our next guest is going to be talking about something that I love. It's not always a ghost. For those of you who are first joining me here, and I talked about this at the beginning of our talk this morning when I was first introducing our first guest. I'm a skeptic believer. So yes, not everything that you capture is a ghost. Not every orb that you see is your dead Aunt Tilly. And a lot of discernment needs to take place. And I think we're going to talk a little bit about that right now with Mr. Dale Kaczmarek. He has been investigating ghosts since 1975, over 40 years of investigation. Probably the largest collection of paranormal photographs in that 40 years and over 4,000 cases. His website, you can check out all of these things, ghostresearch.org. It is the Ghost Research Society. It is one of its only kind in the world. And hey, it was on that very site that that skeletal image for the C2D1 haunting actually made itself terribly, terribly famous. He is an author of over 6 or 7 books. Six books, including a field guide to spirit photography, the field guide to ghost hunting techniques, the field guide to haunted highways and bridges, which I love, and another time I would have a little fun to talk about why I've started to love haunted bridges. But I'm going to shut up because we've got running out of time before the concert starts next door. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dale Kaczmarek.
Thank you so much. I hope I don't break up too much here. I did take the red eye in here, and I'm still, if I fall over in the middle of the presentation, just prop you back up and put you against the thing here. I've been doing a lot of investigating and a lot of, for the past 30 years or so, I've actually been involved in analyzing spirit photographs. And during that time, I've probably come across, conservatively, about 10,000 that have come across my desk, more or less. I get an average of about 4 pictures a day that come through my website that people send me for analysis. Now, most often, they're easily explainable. But every now and then, there comes one that's, you kind of scratch your head and you wonder, what is this? And of course, you know, I wanted to talk very briefly about this picture, which was part of the reason that I was invited here. My opinion of this photograph was always something quite bizarre. You know, all the experiences that people had in the room and so forth. But beyond that, I've only had 2 other photographs in all the photographs I've ever gotten that even show that even slightly resembles a skeletal figure. So it's really a rarity for that to happen. And it's so well filmed. You know, you got the pelvis, you got the rib cage, you got the spinal column. And even though the part of the picture, the poster might have been reflective, I'm sure the wall wasn't reflective. And what is it reflecting from? I mean, there's really nothing to reflect from. And it's almost like it's a mirrored image on both sides, like it's uniform on both sides, like it's a complete skeletal image. So to me, this is one of the very few skeletal images, probably by far the best one I've ever actually seen. I wrote a book on spirit photography, which is available at the vendors if they haven't already kicked me out by now. And that's my presentation. Thank you so much.